are you ready to have your minds blown again? Whether you thought parts 1 and 2 had some wild choices or you've already seen all those movies, we're always striving to bring you the best of the best. Well, for this video, you better hold on tight, because part 3 of our top 10 Korean mind-blowing movies is here. These films exist in a realm where the ordinary becomes extraordinary, and the unimaginable becomes unforgettable. So let's start our countdown. Number 10, Deliver Us from Evil. It is a 2020 action crime film written and directed by Hong Won-chan. The film follows In-nam, a hitman who plans to retire after one final job. However, his plans are disrupted when he becomes entangled in a kidnapping case in Thailand. The victim is Yoo-min, the daughter of his former lover Young-ju, who is murdered shortly after the kidnapping. In-nam discovers that Yoo-min is his daughter and sets out to rescue her. Meanwhile, Ray, the vengeful brother of a mobster In-nam previously assassinated, is on his trail, seeking revenge. While Deliver Us from Evil misses some emotional beats and tries to inject them too late in the story, it remains a straightforward, action-packed romp with impressive visuals. Fans of the film New World will appreciate the reunion of the lead actors. It has a 6.8 rating on IMDb. Number 9, Midnight. It is a 2021 thriller film written and directed by Kwon Oh-sung. The story centers on Kyung-mi, a deaf woman who works as a sign language counselor. One night, she becomes the target of a psychopathic serial killer named Do-sik after witnessing him commit a brutal murder. She tries to get help from the police but fails due to her muteness. As Kyung-mi attempts to evade the killer, he relentlessly pursues her through the streets of Seoul all night. Midnight excels in its thrills and execution, with a talented cast bringing this repeatedly anxiety-inducing stunner to life. Lee Ha-jun's performance is both extraordinary and chilling, elevating the film's average plot to something truly engaging. The movie holds a 6.5 rating on IMDb. Number 8, Rampant. It is a 2018 period action horror film directed by Kim Sung-hoon. The film is set during the Joseon dynasty and revolves around Prince Lee Chung, who returns to Joseon after being held hostage by the Qing dynasty. Upon his return, he discovers that the kingdom is plagued by night demons, which are essentially zombies. As Prince Lee Chung battles these creatures, he also faces political intrigue and betrayal from War Minister Kim Ja-jun, who seeks to overthrow the king. Lee Chung strives to navigate these threats to save his people and reclaim his rightful place. The film takes some time to develop, but once the zombies start attacking, Rampant becomes a spectacular crowd pleaser, with epic sword fights and grand set pieces. Hyun Bin and Jang Dong-gun star in this intense battle for survival. Rampant has a 6.3 rating on IMDb. Number 7, Emergency Declaration. It is a 2021 disaster thriller film written and directed by Han Jae-rim. The story is about a terrorist threat on an international flight from Incheon to Hawaii. It follows a former pilot who is traveling with his daughter but notices suspicious behavior from a passenger. This passenger soon releases a deadly virus on board, causing panic as passengers start showing symptoms and begin dying. Meanwhile, on the ground, a detective and a government task force race against time to find a way to help the people on the flight. With no safe landing options and rising chaos, both the crew and passengers confront life and death decisions. The movie builds suspense through tense airborne and ground-level conflicts. While the plot may not break new ground in terms of disaster film conventions, it is an effective and emotionally engaging cinematic experience. It has a 6.8 rating on IMDb. Number 6, Why a Monster Boy. It is a 2013 action thriller film directed by Jang Joon-hwan. The story follows Hwai, a teenage boy who has been raised by a group of 5 notorious criminals, each acting as a father figure. They trained Hwai in various criminal skills to make him a skilled assassin. His life takes an unexpected turn when he participates in his first criminal assignment, where he is forced to kill someone. This leads to the shocking revelation that the victim was his biological father. As Hwai unravels the truth about his past, he grapples with his inner demons and sets out on a violent path of revenge against his so-called fathers, ultimately confronting the monster they have turned him into. The film is a chilling exploration of identity, morality, and vengeance. Yo Jin-gu delivers a standout performance as Hwai, perfectly capturing his internal conflict and evolution from a confused boy to a vengeful young man. It has a 7.0 rating on IMDb. Number 5, Extreme Job. It is a 2019 action comedy film directed by Lee Byung-haeon. The plot follows a team of bumbling narcotics detectives who go undercover as employees at a fried chicken restaurant to stake out a criminal gang. Initially struggling with their new roles, they accidentally create a wildly popular fried chicken business, overshadowing their original mission. As the restaurant's success skyrockets, the detectives face hilarious and chaotic situations while trying to bring down the criminal gang. The plot is unique and full of clever twists, combining a serious undercover mission with the unlikely success of a fried chicken business. This film brilliantly mixes action and comedy, delivering a refreshing take on the buddy cop genre. It has a 7.1 rating on IMDb. Number 4. Escape from Mogadishu. It is a 2021 action thriller film directed by Ryu Seung-won. The film is based on true events during the Somali Civil War in the early 1990s. The story follows the harrowing ordeal of North and South Korean diplomats who find themselves trapped in Mogadishu as the city descends into chaos. With no aid from their respective governments, the diplomats put aside their political differences and work together to escape the war-torn city. The film is a tense and thrilling story of survival, diplomacy, and the shared humanity that transcends political divisions. This movie is a real hidden gem. Seek this one out. It has a 7.0 rating on IMDb. Number 3. Along with the Gods, the Two Worlds. It is a 2017 action fantasy film directed by Kim Yong-hwa and based on the webtoon series of same name. The story follows firefighter Kim Ja-hong, who dies in the line of duty. After his death, he is guided by 3 afterlife guardians through 7 trials over 49 days to determine whether he is worthy of reincarnation. As Ja-hong faces these trials, he confronts his past and tries to prove his innocence to secure his fate. In the sequel, Along with the Gods, last 49 days, the story shifts focus to the backstories of the guardians, revealing their own trials and past lives. The Along with the Gods films mix fantasy, drama, and action in a way that feels fresh and engaging. They're more emotionally grounded than your typical fantasy movies, giving the audience more to connect with on a personal level. It's the kind of series that might surprise you with its heart and visual style. Along with the Gods, The Two Worlds has a 7.2 rating on IMDb, while its sequel holds a 7.1 rating. Number 2. The Chaser. It is a 2008 action thriller film directed by Na Hong-jin. The story centers around Jung-ho, a disgraced former detective turned pimp who is struggling financially as several of his prostitutes go missing. When he discovers that the same client was the last to see his missing girls, he sends Mi-jin, one of his remaining workers, to gather information from the client. However, Mi-jin is captured by this client, who turns out to be a psychopathic serial killer. As Jung-ho tries to gather evidence and rescue Mi-jin, he encounters obstacles from both the killer and an unhelpful police force. As the protagonist races to save a life, the film builds an intense atmosphere, full of frustration and urgency. It's a story that doesn't follow predictable paths, keeping viewers on their toes. The film has 7.8 rating on IMDb. Number 1. Forgotten. It is a 2017 mystery thriller film written and directed by Jang Hang-jun. The film follows Jin Seok, a young man who moves into a new home with his family. One rainy night, he witnesses the abduction of his older brother, but the police show little interest and no ransom is demanded. When the brother returns after 19 days, he has no memory of the abduction and behaves in a strangely sinister manner. Jin Seok becomes determined to uncover the truth behind the kidnapping, noticing discrepancies that lead him to question if his family is as they seem. The story is well crafted, unfolding layer by layer to reveal unexpected turns. Both brothers seem ordinary, but as they face uncontrollable events, they reveal darker sides, leaving their true nature uncertain. This psychological thriller that stands out due to its thoughtful plot and strong acting. It has a 7.4 rating on IMDb. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed our countdown, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more movie reviews and insights. See you in the next video.
If you want to watch more videos like this, please don't forget to subscribe our channel.